find this? Son, where'd you find this?
Making sure my mic is on. What's up, everyone? Good morning. We live. We are here. Making sure everything is working right, you know? I got to make sure everything is working right. Let me see. Let's see what it looks like over here. All right, let's get over here. Okay. We got a jam-packed show today, man. We're going to talk about Mark Cuban. We're going to talk about WWE Saudi Arabia WrestleMania deal. We're going to talk about Canelo Álvarez versus Terence Crawford. Big fight tonight, man. I'm ready. You see that? No, right there. You see that? I'm ready. Salute to Modelo. If y'all want to, give me a sponsorship, I'll gladly take it. But we're also going to be live ripping some Panini Mega Box Prizm cards. I've held on to this box for quite some time, and I believe it is now time to go ahead and open this box, and we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But just kind of wanted to set the stage, let y'all know what we're doing today, man. It's been a lot of information, or a lot of things going on in a week of sports this week, particularly with the Mavericks, particularly obviously with the fight, but more particularly with Mark freaking Cuban, dog. Like, he cannot get out of his own way to save his own ass, dog. Like, he he does not care, man. He does not care. And sadly, that's I don't know what it is with him, man. I think that's just part of what Mark Cuban has become here recently, in the recent days. So before we get into ripping the box, before we get into anything else, I just want to say, for anyone that watches this, appreciate y'all supporting the channel. I've been doing my damnedest to get content out to y'all, and I appreciate y'all kicking it with me, subscribing to the channel, liking the videos, all that good stuff. You know, I'll always be grateful for that as well. Let me just make sure my phone isn't gonna bother me while I'm live. Make sure this is good. Hold on. There we go. Okay. All right, man. So let's go ahead and let's get into the Mark Cuban stuff first. Want to see what the hell the man was talking about. Let's go. All right. Make sure my display is on. We're about to turn that on. Boom. Here we go. Okay. So this video was from road tripping with RJ Jefferson. What's this guy's name? Kendrick Perkins. Damn, why am I am literally drawing a blank right now. I'm Channing. I think that's Channing something. Channing Fry. I'm so bad, bro. I don't really watch this podcast at all, to be completely honest with you. But he said some things. Mark Cuban over here had said some things. So let's go and listen to what the hell he said here about giving players credit cards to buy and purchase food off of. It's ridiculous. Let's go. Oh, hold on. My bad. I don't have the audio on for y'all. Let's bring it back. All right, let's go.
And you just got to say, if it's dinner, great. You know, here's a credit card. Take, like when Richard played with the math. Here's a credit card. Go get some dinner, right? Whatever you want. That's cool, right?
It played for y'all.
And you just got to say.
Now, to many people, they might think this is just, you know, it's nothing, right? To many people, they're gonna say it's nothing. To me, I'm thinking of the realm from. I look at it a little bit differently, right? I look at it like, dude, like the NBA is literally in an entire situation right now with paying players, and you know, the whole Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers situation. Like, why would you admit to something like that at this current moment? Like, I just found it kind of crazy for Mark Cuban to come out right and just say that. You know, I don't know. That was me. Especially with what's going on right now. And what's going on right now is all of the Kawhi Leonard getting paid under the table kind of deal. It's just a lot, bro. And for Mark Cuban to come out there and just say it, you know, willfully, I'm just like, bro, I guess it's what Mark Cuban does, man. And I felt like was this the appropriate time to say it? Was this the right time to say that kind of stuff, Mark Cuban? I don't know, because now it's like, all right, let's go and investigate what the hell he's done with all these other players. And then Richard Jefferson, I don't know why I call him RJ Jefferson, my bad. Richard Jefferson was just sitting there all willy-nilly like, oh, crap, they caught us, you know? I gotta go get me some coffee, brother. So let's go back over here. But yeah, man, so that's that, right? I mean, I'm not really here to kill Mark Cuban over little petty stuff that he does. It's just wonder like why he does what he does. Like, like why do you put yourself in these situations and scenarios, Mark? I mean, and I know he doesn't really give a damn about what people think of him, and I think that's cool too. I think that's nice as well. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. But I think you just put yourself in a situation to be questioned, you know. And I don't know, though. Here, let me show you this right quick. Where's it at? Oh, of course, I have to do it this way. Copy that, bring this over here, and then we have to paste this here, and it should populate. All right, so this is my makeshift camera here. This is where I'll be live unboxing this box right here. Salute to my Mavericks ring right there. Look at that. We'll be unboxing this live as I'm chatting to y'all, talking to y'all, you know. I think there is a couple of boxes or a couple of pools in here. Let me see if I get some more light. Where can I get some more light? Let's see. I think that could work, right? Huh. We're gonna figure this out. Hold on. We're gonna figure this out. Ain't that right, Sylvester? Sylvester over here, big chilling. You know how he does. Okay. Hey man, we gotta get creative. Last minute kind of vibe right here. Okay. Let's see how that looks. See, bring this over here. Now, we'll figure it out. Okay. We'll figure it out when we get to that point, but we're going to be unboxing this mega box here in a bit. Now, the other thing was basically Mark Cuban revealed, this was crazy, like Mark Cuban revealed, or maybe I didn't know, maybe I was unaware that Mark Cuban had said this, but Mark Cuban has never revealed like who called him to tell him about the Luka trade. I wasn't aware of it. I wasn't informed of it, or not informed of it. I wasn't aware of who he was referencing, like who called him. And it was maybe to my acknowledgement that he was told by Nico Harrison himself. I didn't know that. I did not know that at all. So I want to pull up this tweet right here and show y'all right quick. So here's a tweet. It says, Mark Cuban says Nico Harrison called him. Hold on. Let me make sure. Hold on. We're doing it live. There we go. So, can y'all read that? There it goes. So to the Legion Hoops. Apparently he said it on Road Tripping, so I couldn't find this clip, but he said, I get a text from Nico, or maybe he called me, and I called him back, and I thought he was asking me, what do you think about this? And then I realized he was telling me that this was done, and obviously I was not happy at all. And then I called the owner, Patrick, and I'm like, what? And he gave me basically what Nico told him, and I was like, this is going to be a mistake. On top of the whole idea and facts that Mark Cuban has already came out and said that Nico had wanted him gone, that he and Nico don't even speak, and that's just crazy. Like, and I know Mark Cuban's just revealing more and more, and I don't know if he understands what he's doing here. Like, he just adding more fuel, he's keeping people upset. Like, and I know he's doing his like Marcel from Mavericks Digest said, I know he's doing his podcast world tour right now, and I truly don't know what it's accomplishing. I don't know what it's accomplishing, but you know, it's Mark Cuban for you. So then that happens, that comes out, and I'm just like, what the hell? What are you doing, Mark Cuban? And then in that podcast for Road Trip, and they end up getting to a particular point where they talk about the Luka trade, and here we go. Is Cuban's story going to change, or is it going to stay the same? Take a look. There we go.
Yeah, no, it's a new time. It's a new day.
Someone that I recently heard you talk about relationships and the importance.
So this whole segment right here is about the Luka trade, by the way.
If we didn't kind of touch on Luka, having you with us right now, and you recently told Gilbert Arenas on their podcast I watched with Josiah Johnson that not making final personnel decisions, as you started our podcast with today, is the hardest part of your position right now. I know you've talked about it a lot, but when that whole trade was going down, what was kind of that experience like for you from your perspective and the conversation?
Well, I was at an event in Florida, and it was a Saturday night, I think, and maybe 11, 12 o'clock. I get a text from Nico, or maybe he called me, and I called him back, and I thought he was asking me, what do you think about this? And then I realized
this is the clip.
He was telling me that this was done. And obviously I was not happy at all. And then I called the owner, Patrick, and I'm like, what? And he gave me, basically what Nico told him. And I was like, this is going to be a mistake, huge mistake. But then I was like, okay, I got to get on board, because if I don't, at least stand up a little bit for it, who knows? And so, you look at the.
Why would he say that? Why would he say that? That he has to stand up for it a little bit. If not, who knows? Huh. Like, he always says something new every single time. Every single time he always says something new. And, that's crazy. Why would he say that? Let's go back.
Huge mistake. But then I was like, okay, I got to get on board, because if I don't, at least stand up a little bit for it, who knows? And so, you look at the good side. AD was AD, right? If we
Was it more so standing up for it because of the city of Dallas? Was it more so standing up for it because of his 27% ownership? Was it more so because of the owners of the Mavericks? Like, see, like he'll reveal a little something, but then not give you everything, That's interesting. I've never heard him say that before. So
stay healthy, we're going to have a great defense, etc. So I tried to, I was pissed, I was upset, but as much as I could, I just tried to get my mindset right going forward, that, if someone asked me, I'll explain it wasn't my idea and I didn't know anything about it. But like right now, whether we got Coop or not, get Kyrie back and we have a squad if we stay healthy. Mm-hmm. But that's always the big.
But that seems to be a thing in Dallas: draft, develop, and trade. Because it just happened with the Cowboys and Michael Parsons.
Oh, you're talking about the Cowboys, yeah. I don't know, maybe I'm the bad luck, because I had just done Micah Parsons' podcast like right before that, and so who knows?
So, Mark, let me ask you: you ever are you gonna ever own the NFL team?
No, I can't afford it. That's just expensive. And plus, like I've been offered baseball teams and NFL teams and hockey teams, but I mean, I like baseball, but going out there and taking BP before a game, okay, I can see that. But I still I'll go out there this afternoon and get shots up. There's nothing better in life, no matter how old you are, no matter what you're doing, than that ball going through the net. Do you know what that feels like, Perk?
That's actually funny.
I know, it's how he referenced Perk. Panning and I, he's like, you guys have put it through the hoop a couple times.
You didn't say nothing about defense. We're good.
Yeah, right? No, but you know what I'm saying, though, right? Like, doesn't matter how old you are. Doesn't matter where you are in life. If you go out on a court and that ball's going in, you're 18 years old and life is right. Everything feels good, and that's why basketball. That's why I do another team. That's why I'll still go to the gym 5 times a week, and maybe I can't. Some of the games are a little bit too fast for me at this age, but I'm still going to get out there and shoot and do something.
My favorite part is you were like, I've been offered these teams, but it's just like, do I want to do BP? Do I want to hit a
That's true.
Do I want to throw around the pigskin? It's just like, honestly, if I'm going to buy a team, it's just because I want to shoot hoops. That's really.
Yeah, I mean, you got to love the game. That's what people. That's the difference between me and some of the other. For other owners, it's business.
Great point. And we're gonna touch on the WWE and Saudi Arabia deal. We're gonna touch on that. We're gonna talk about how that is, what that's turned into. But he just said something key there. Like, you gotta love what you do, right? And yes, I will give Mark Cuban that he loved basketball and he loved the Dallas Mavericks. And the fact that he doesn't want to get into any other sport because of that, because he doesn't love, say, those sports like he loved basketball, I appreciate that. The same thing with WWE and Vince McMahon. For as much as his transgressions have come out and how we could be here all day talk about Vince McMahon and all the bad things that he has done, and we will point that out. But he loved wrestling, bro. And he always thought about the families in wrestling. And he's never done what TKO is currently doing right now. Like, sometimes when you're passionate about what you do and how you go about it means a lot more than just greed, bro. And there's a lot of greed right now in this world.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's why I think my guy Tom Dunn will do great in Portland.
Yeah.
You got to understand. You got to understand a locker room, right? You got to understand what a guy feels like. You know how, like, when you watch a game, your body moves because you feel the stuff that's going on. Unless you feel that during a game, it's the wrong sport. That's the way I always looked at it.
Okay.
Good point.
We just have a couple quick hitters for you.
All right. So they really didn't talk much about the Luka part other than revealing that it was Nico that called him. And I haven't been caught up on everything, but I did not know that. So surprisingly there. So again, man, if y'all are watching, if y'all got anything y'all want to say, any comments, anything of that sort, man, by all means, I'll react to everything and put it on the screen. Hopefully you're having a good time, man. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We got a few more things to get to. That being what I'm about to pull up right here. Hold on. All right. Get this up and rolling. Click, or I might as well save it. Put it in downloads. Boom. Then we're gonna guess this. There we go. Bang. Bang. Oh, I guess I gotta put this above here. All right. So I'm not going to change screens, but I will put this up here to let you know what the hell I'm talking about, right? So, WrestleMania. Now we're on to the WrestleMania topic. WrestleMania 43 was announced yesterday before Worlds Collide for my WWE people out there. The Saudi Arabia deal with or partnership, right? That they had was before WrestleMania. It was like $50 million for premium live events. So every time they went out there for, say, the greatest Royal Rumble or, Night of Champions or, any other event that they threw out there in Saudi Arabia, WWE was making a nice little check, 50 mil. And then next year, Royal Rumble is in Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia apparently paid around $100 million for that. $100 million for that. And then now, yesterday, it was announced that Saudi Arabia is getting WrestleMania 43. And they did this whole presentation. They brought out Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, Liv Morgan, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Charlotte, Bianca Belair, and my girl. I don't even want to name her because I don't want y'all to know her. You know what I'm saying? Stephanie Vaquer, they brought her out there with her fine self, and Triple H and I forget the guy's name from Saudi Arabia. You know, this is why I need to be informed, right? This is why I need to be informed. Hold on, let me pull up. Hold on. Let's see if I get a name here. Turkin bin Abdul Mohsen Al Shiki. Hopefully I said that as good as I could possibly say that. So anyway, so they announced yesterday that WWE is going to Saudi Arabia for WrestleMania 43 in 2027. As you know, WrestleMania is in Las Vegas next year, which is they're going back to back to the same spot. After it was announced that they were going to New Orleans, they switched it and went back to Vegas. And it was a money play, bro, but it's TKO at the end of the day. You know, like I think Triple H, she's just a pawn in this game, bro. I think the WWE are just pawns in this game. And TKO is really just using all the funds that they're getting from WWE and probably resourcing it elsewhere. Like you think, and apparently Saudi Arabia is paying WWE $250 million to take WrestleMania over there. Would Vince McMahon have done that? I don't know, because Vince McMahon has never charged the amount of money that they are charging right now for events. Like, what was it, like $70,000 for a ringside ticket, things of that sort. Like, it's been insane, bro. It's been insane, and people act like, you know, it's. Well, I don't even think it's people. I think a lot of people are getting caught up on the BS, and no one's liking any of this stuff, man. Who would? Why would anybody like any of this stuff? But it's just unfortunate that what we loved, right, in WWE has changed into a whole freaking greed fest, bro. It's all about money now, dog. Let me fix this right here. Salute to Mistral. What's up, Mistral? Good seeing you. Hope everything is well. What's up, TGK? What's up with you? Do you think Luka will win MVP? And if they do, we'll see Lakers third. I do think Luka has an amazing chance to win MVP the way he's been playing in Eurobasket. I think he's going to be Eurobasket MVP. He should. But the way he played there, you know, now he's going to be able to rest for like a month before the actual NBA season starts up. And I thought he played well. He didn't get injured playing there. That was my main concern. So that's good. Got to warm up. That way he could start the season more in mid-season shape, and as opposed to revving up during the beginning of the season. But I think he has a great chance, and I think the Lakers, depending on what Ayton is able to do, depending on how LeBron plays, I mean, the Lakers have a good squad. It's just up to a few factors that could either make them a top 8 team to a top 3 team, right? And but Luka will need a top 3, top 2 seed to be MVP, though. You just know how it works. And I think he will have a tremendous season. 70K, does it come with a card? No, bro. No. It's ridiculous what they do. Yeah, I hope Ayton and LeBron will be healthy. Yeah, I mean, you also got Marcus Smart, and you know, when you look at Luka and what the hell he's been doing, he's just gonna be unstoppable. But yeah, so Saudi Arabia gets WrestleMania, and they do this whole big old, you know, this whole big old presentation yesterday, because they were in Vegas yesterday for the Worlds Collide event, and a lot of people were calling them sellouts, bro. A lot of people were calling WWE sellouts. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up for y'all so y'all can see what the hell I'm talking about. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'm calling them sellouts too. Here we go. Let me show y'all. There we go. So this is at the Worlds Collide event. I was watching it live on YouTube, and while it was live on YouTube, you could hear the presentation that they were doing, but you could also hear the crowd. You could hear the feed from the crowd while they were showing this presentation, and you could hear it. But this is gonna be the first time I listened to the actual crowd in the arena and to hear how loud it was, because on the feed I could hear the subtle "you sold out," so you sold out, right? So let's see how it sounds.
You sold out! 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 You sold out!
Yeah, I definitely heard that. I definitely heard that while I was watching the stream yesterday on YouTube. That's where it was at, and that's crazy, bro. It's crazy, dog. But yeah, man, it's unfortunate, like what has become of WWE. Like they're no longer recognizable in a sense to where it's an organization that you enjoy watching, because it's been very repetitive as of late too, very repetitive. And you know, I saw Bianca Belair, a female wrestler, one of the best female wrestlers. She gets up there and starts talking about how, you know, it's changed over the years, how more and more she's able to notice a difference at the impact that women are having over there. I wish it was faster, right? Like not to get too political and anything. It's just, I understand Saudi Arabia's trying to change their perception, and for whatever that is, maybe they are doing, maybe they're trying their best, right? But I don't know. I don't know enough to know. But when women have to literally cover their entire body and can only show their face to wrestle, there's obviously still things that they have to overcome and get to, so that way women could be perceived to be equals, right? Like we're all about equality, and for a country to not get there yet and want WWE and Western civilization to go and host events there. Not saying that they have to adapt the Western civilization or just in worldviews in general, but you can't have women looked at as a second tier, you know, human being, right? Like we're all first tier human beings, so we just need to treat people better. But watching the events in Saudi Arabia, I've noticed the crowds have been better, but I think there's a lot more to go, and maybe this is what WWE is trying to ultimately accomplish, right? But I don't know, man. There are so many more places they could have gone for the first international WrestleMania. They could have gone to London. They could have gone to Mexico. They could have gone anywhere else. And I know they've gone to Canada several times, but international, like London deserved one for damn sure. Saudi Arabia, hey, they paid for it. It is what it is, but people are not happy about it at all, dog. At all. I don't think people really want to go to Saudi Arabia, to be honest. So fair reaction from the crowd. Yeah. And maybe it's cheaper. I don't know, but imagine you go over there and you don't know the laws. How are you going to know the laws? Like, I don't know the laws. Like, if I were to go, I don't know what the hell I'd do. You know what? Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Oh, let me bring it over here. All right, I can see my screen, right? Yep, I can see the screen. It's ChatGPT. So I am going to ask it if I'll try to make it a little bit bigger so you can see. There we go. If I were to go to WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia as a native Texan, what laws should I be made privy prior to traveling. Let's see what it says. If you're a native Texan planning a trip to WrestleMania 43 and Saturday, there are several legal, cultural, can you see? Yeah, I can see this, and ethical norms you'll want to be aware of to avoid trouble and to have a smoother experience. Here's a breakdown of things to know before you go. Happy to focus on whatever parts you care most about: dress, speech, religion, LGBT issues, etc. if you like. Key laws and norms to know. Okay, so let's say we're going to Saudi Arabia for WrestleMania. This is what we need to know. Topic: public decency and dress code. Modest dress is required in public. Wear clothes that cover shoulders, knees. Avoid tight, revealing clothes. Clothing with provocative images, signs, or phrases violating common decency may be prohibited. Women are not always required by law to wear a long cloak or cover their head in all public contexts, but modesty is still expected. Alcohol, drugs, and intoxicants. I'm scrolling up too high, my bad. Alcohol is illegal. Sale, purchase, consumption, bringing it to the country is prohibited. Wow. Drug offenses are taken extremely seriously. Penalties can be severe, including long prison sentences or worse. Now look, I'm over here promoting beer. If I'm gonna go to WrestleMania and I can't drink a beer or that's tough. Not to say drugs and intoxicants and alcohol is a good thing, but maybe this is a very conservative thing that they have, and to some people, this might be a good thing, right? Just no drunk drivers, things of that sort, right? Behavior in public. Public displays of affection like kissing, hugging are generally not accepted and can get you in trouble. Using profane language, gestures, and showing disrespect towards religious sentiments, the royal family, or Islam is highly risky, even on social media. Taking photographs, avoid photographing people, especially women and children, without their permission. Avoid government buildings, military installation, royal palaces. Wow. Religion. Islam is an official religion. Public practice of other religions is restricted. Non-Muslims should not engage in. I cannot even say this word. How do you say this word? Hold on. Yeah, I'll get back to that. Respect prayer times. Some shops and businesses may close temporarily. Okay. LGBTQ laws. Same-sex relations are illegal. Penalties are severe. Public advocacy or displays related to it are risky. Having sexual relations outside of marriage is illegal. Damn. Cohabitation of unmarried couples may be illegal or socially taboo and could lead to legal risk. Sheesh. Free speech and expression. Criticism of government, royal family, Islam, or public morals can lead to arrests and harsh penalties. Even social media posts, past or present, may be scrutinized. Content on phones, laptops, and devices deemed offensive, immoral, or politically insensitive might be confiscated or deleted. Damn. Import restrictions. Gotcha. Legal and punishment. Saudi laws. Okay. So pack, if I were to pack for this travel, long pants, shirts that cover shoulders, avoid low cut or tight tops, bring a scarf or a wrap just in case of head covering is expected. Be mindful, assume that anything you post, I wouldn't post anything. Respect local customs, got it. Avoid amenity and confrontation involving religion and politics. No emergency numbers where your embassy is at. Okay. That's not bad, actually. None of that is too bad, honestly. It's not that bad. Like, I feel like I could, if those are the laws for me to be aware of, I'm a good citizen regardless, right? I think I could go over there, respect their culture and what they have, and be able to survive. But I'm definitely not going to travel over there. Definitely not gonna do it. Okay, well, what's the next topic I had? Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna be opening the cards here in a bit. It'll be the big finale, as they say. You know what I'm saying? Go save that. Put it in downloads. But how y'all doing, man? Hopefully, y'all having a good time out here. Let me see. I got some comments. Let's check them out. If I go there because I'm a woman, do I lose my rights? Shaking my head. According to what we just read, it seems like you can show your face, but with modesty and decency, right? I don't know. That's not freedom. Can't even choose what to wear. I would go, damn, Mishra, you would not make it out. Don't even go. Do not even go, Mishra. Don't even attempt to go. Oh, man. All right, let's get into the next topic here. Next topic here is the Canelo and Crawford fight, man. Let me give you the tale of the tape, ladies and gentlemen. I know I got better music for that. No. Is it this one? Yeah, this song go hard. Let me adjust it a little too loud. There we go. No, not UFC. Not UFC. This is a boxing bout tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big time fight. This is one of those fights when you're like, yep, this is a once in a lifetime kind of fight. Canelo versus Crawford. This is big time match. I cannot wait for it. We're throwing a little bit of a watch party. I'm using a projector and all that good stuff. Like we're gonna do it big today. This is big, bro. This is the first time I've been excited about a boxing match in quite some time, and I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, let's get to the tale of the tape, right? Obviously, the bout is tonight in Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Canelo's record is 62-2-2 with 39 knockouts. Crawford's record is 41-0 with 31 knockouts. Canelo is 35 years old. Crawford is 37. Canelo's height is 5'7.5", and Crawford is 5'8". Canelo's reach is 70.5 inches. Crawford's reach is 74 inches. Canelo's stance in boxing is orthodox, and Crawford could do both. He could do southpaw and switch. So, for me, I've always been like the big Canelo fan as a Mexican. Just kind of goes without saying. It's just who you root for. But I've always I don't know, Canelo has grown on me as he's opened up a little bit more. Like he's been able to show his personality a little bit more, speak a little bit more English, because early on he would only speak Spanish, and obviously I understand Spanish, but to appeal to a wider audience in America, you have to be able to speak both languages, right? Crawford, my buddy Dave always tells me this best boxer in the world. And so this is a big matchup, dog. And I did not know Crawford was 37 years old. So not only is Crawford older, he's going up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo. I don't know how it's gonna look like for him. I got Canelo winning this. I bet $50 on it with my homie Jalil. So we'll see how that goes. But people are going to talk about this tonight and for the next rest of the week. NFL is going to take over on Sunday, but people are still going to be talking about this fight. Hopefully, it is a fire fight. It is a great fight, a great bout, great performance, and hopefully Canelo comes up with that W. That's what I'll say. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and let's get to opening this damn box that I've been delaying. Let's get to it, man. All right, let me get my browser open here. Where's it at? Huh. It should be here. Where's it at? And we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Boom, boom. There we go. There we go. And we're going to move this over it. There we go. I'm so confused now. There we go. Put that over there as well. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out. And all in the same moment here. So for those that don't know how these boxes go, man. Let me set this up. Hold on. This over here. All right. There we go. All right. So this box right here, this little itty bitty box. Man, I'm gonna shift the camera. This is a mega box. It's a premium Prizm box. Let's put this up over here. There we go. There we go. This is from 2021, 2022. This is a mega box, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so basically the pools that I want to get out of this box is any autos, like any penmanship or any rookie penmanships. Obviously any pink cards, any silver prisms, those are going to be good. Obviously the top rookies of this season is Kate Cunningham, Evan Mobley, Scotty Barnes, things of that sort. And then any inserts like emergent cards, instant impact cards, dominance, USA basketball. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff in here. So I need to be able to open this damn box. Oh yeah, I got some. I got some here. Let's see. Yeah, man, hopefully you're having a good time up in here. What's this? Sorry, I don't know much about boxing, but it's nice you'll have fun with the match. Hell yeah, man, I'll be kicking it with the fam. Oh, I just noticed I need to add this over here. Copying. Put this right here. Boom. Ah, okay. I see what this is doing. We're gonna delete that. Okay, we're gonna add another one. Add a new browser. We'll get this here. And we're gonna do. Hey man, we're doing this live, all right? We're doing it live. Okay. And then we'll put this on. There we go. See? Now we got everybody all in one place. I got the comments down here. Got the rest of the stuff there. Okay. You know, it's been a while since I've been doing this whole all this stuff, you know. Can't wait for the NBA season. I can't either. I already know it's gonna be toxic as hell. So hopefully people are ready for what is about to come, dog. Because you already know they're going to go crazy off of, especially like if you're a hardcore match fan or a hardcore Luka fan, or you're both. This is gonna be a crazy year for everybody. Mind you, I bought this box 2021. It's the first time I've taken it out of its package. I am nervous to see what this is gonna look like. Gotta send this to my cousin right quick. All right, here we go. This is nerve-wracking, dog. Nerve-wracking. Years in the making. Bro, it's a mega box, and that's all that's in here. The mega box, and that's all that's in here. Let me make sure I can get rid of. How many packs are supposed to be? Okay, so it's supposed to be 10 packs, 60 total cards. I don't think it's 10 packs, brother. Ten card packs, right? It says it. 10 card packs, 60 total cards. I don't see 10, dog. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6. Or did I read that wrong? Oh, 60 cards. Never mind. All right, this is right. Never mind. All right, first rip right here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see. How can I get this? You know, this is gonna be an opportunity for me to learn how to get better lighting in here. There we go. Look at that. But now my camera's bright as hell. All right, so we got an Evan Mobley rookie card. All right, Trey Mann rookie card. We'll put that to the side. Any Oklahoma City cards we don't want. Jay Crowder, yeah, dog. I'm good on Jay Crowder. Dennis Schroeder, this asshole guy. When he was with the Lakers, I guess. DeMar DeRozan, cool little card. Who it is? Anthony Simons. I'm gonna go Simon. Emergent, Davion Mitchell. Okay. We're gonna keep down to the side. Nemias Quetta, little red card. That's kind of cool. And a Cameron Johnson card, and then a Bogdanovich Atlanta card. What am I looking for though? So it says over here, pink ice. I don't know what the hell pink ice card looks like. Pink ice. What does pink ice? Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to see what these cards looking like. Cause I don't think this is a pink ice card, is it? I don't think so. All right, let's see. Trying to get a list. Let's get to the next box opening here. I can see. Did it generate what I need? Okay. So what it's telling me is it's saying that I want to pull something like that. It's saying that I should, if I pull a card like this or a card like that, that looks kind of cool. Or a card like this. We'll see. We'll see if I end up pulling those. All right. We got Charles Bassey up in here. DeJounte Murray while he was still with the Spurs. Cam Reddish while he was still with the Hawks. Brandon Clark. Where's Brandon Clark at these days? In Memphis, I think. Devin Vassell. He wasn't a rookie? Huh. Alec Burks. It's a dope little card, though. Dope card. But for Alec Burks, I don't know, man. Isaiah Todd, Emergent, rookie card. Yeah, we getting some duds here, dog. Brandon Boston. Is this one of those pink ice cards? I couldn't tell you. Derek Favors. Derek Favors and Sabin Lee. Sabin Lee, my God. We haven't got a card that's like, yeah, that's heat. That's heat right there. Still waiting on that damn card. All right, let's get to the next pack, man. All right. I thought it was Scotty Barnes. It's Scotty Lewis card. Not too impressed. Mason Plumlee, Robin Lopez, James Harden in a Brooklyn Nets card. Cameron Johnson, I got that. Marcus Howard, a KD Dominance Brooklyn Nets card. I might get keep that. I like that one. I'm not mad at it. Aaron Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins is a champion. I'll keep that one. Reggie Bullock as a Dallas Maverick with a freaking, what is that? That has a Brooklyn Net jersey. That's hilarious. And Julius Randle, New York Knicks. Oh, those are Knicks jerseys. That's hilarious. I guess we'll keep them. I need heat, dog. I need something that's like, yeah, this fire. I could have sold this box. Instead, we're not getting no heat, man. All right, here we go. Opening pack number 3. Is it 3? No, 4. This is pack number 4. You know, try to ask chat to do something and it don't do exactly what you want it to do. It's annoying. But here's some other photos of cards they said you need to try to get. So obviously the Cade Cunningham card, Franz Wagner card. I don't think I'm gonna get a auto. Alfred Şengün, that would be a good card to get. Jalen Green, I guess. Trey Mann. I thought I had a Trey Mann card out of here. I do have a Trey Mann card. Not sure the other one I have, but it's not the emergent one. Cameron Thomas, that'd be a good card. JT Thor, nah. Keon Johnson, Davion Mitchell. Oh, I think, did we get Davion Mitchell? I think we got Davion Mitchell. Let me double check over here. Oh, we got a good day. Well, I think we got the better Davion Mitchell card. Look, this one we got the emergent Davion Mitchell card. Okay. I think we got something. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's continue it here. Four pack. Aaron Wiggins. We're gonna keep the Aaron Wiggins card. Tony Kukoc. Y'all know Tony Kukoc, dog? I don't think y'all know. Nikola Vucevic. Kyle Lowry. Bro, he looked big as hell on here. They did him dirty. They did him dirty, dog. Evan Fournier, I remember when he was going to be really good. Jared Allen. Danny Advija. This is dope. Global Reach. This is a dope card. That is a dope card. I'm a big Danny fan. And keep that there. Another Tony Kukoc card. A Lou Dort card. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Dirk Nowitzki. Hey. I like that card. That's dope. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that. All right, we're looking good. I mean, the cards are heating up now. Cards are heating up. Let's get into the 5th pack here. I want to jump in the pool, man. So I gotta hurry up so I get out there for a little bit. 5th pack, Luka Garza. Luka Garza. Where's he at now? Wilt Chamberlain. All right. We got Wilt Chamberlain up in here. Bobby Portis, the Milwaukee great Bobby Portis. Marcus Morris Sr. And we're good. We're good over here. Diallo. Remember Diallo? He had potential. Tyrese Halliburton when he was a king. Whoa, no way. No way, dog. A Joshua Primo instant impact card. Nah, dog. Nah, bro. That's insane. That's insane. Knowing what we know now of him, that's insane. I am definitely gonna show this to my buddy. I gotta show that to him. Another Luka Garza card. I guess this is the pink ones. Eric Gordon, and Zion Williamson card. Cool. Down to the last box, man. I appreciate y'all being here this long. Please leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Go and check out this last one. Hopefully it's the best one. Hopefully it is the best one. All right, we're gonna start with Nimias Quetta. Dwayne Wade. Boo. A Tim Hardaway Jr. Dallas Mavericks card. We're gonna keep that simply for being a Dallas Maverick. DeAndre Ayton. Okay, I ain't hating. Ugh, Draymond Green, bro. Nah, dog, I'm good. Theo Maledon. Davion Mitchell, instant impact. That's fire. We'll keep that to the side. Wilt Chamberlain, pink card. Devin Vassell, a little pink card. And a Jaden McDaniels. I don't know what kind of card this is, but this looks fire. All right. Let me gather some cards here. Let me see where these rank. Let me get some photos and put them here. Let's see what ChatGPT says about it. Okay, nice pull. That's McDaniels. The red ice parallels are exclusive to retail formats like Mega Box, so it's a good looking card. If you like, we can start building your personal gallery. Each time you upload a card like this one to the collector sheet. Sure, but what's the rarity and value of this card? Add that to the TGK pulls database. All right, the other card I'm gonna ask for a photo of is darn. The other card I'm gonna ask for would be this one. Let's see what they like. Get a photo of it. Let's see what ChatGPT thinks of it. So red ice crack, and a high gloss. $1 for the Jaden McDaniels. All right, what about this one? Let's see what it does. Instant impact rookie card. Colorful foil insert. Not numbered but visually strong. Low moderate. Instant impact, one of the more common. Oh, the one of the more common. What other card do I like that we pulled? No. There we go. I like this one. I like this one. Let's see what it's gonna say about this one. Go back over here. See what it says. This is that Denny Global Reach card. I don't know what impact it'll have on here. Another amazing insert. Cool. Not a rookie year. Damn. And these are all common, dog. They're all common. Like you pay so much for these boxes and then to not get a hit per se. Yeah, it's kind of sad. All right, let's see what it says about this one right here. The Emergent Davian Mitchell card, since apparently it liked emergent cards. Red ice. So I had no pink ice cards, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I have another card that's like lit like that. Let's see. Great edition, rookie, 1 to 4. Could fetch around 10 to 20. Ah. Okay. A little bit better. I don't know what an Evan Mobley rookie card is gonna go for. Let's try it. Let's see what it says. And this will be the last card for this session here. Let's see what it says. Now that's a big one. You pulled the Evan Mobley rookie card insert. Oh, okay. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Let's see what I got a text message saying rip it, look up on eBay, see if it's numbered, download app, you can scan the card. Oh, I didn't know you could do all that. All right. Definitely gonna do that. Anyway, man, hey, I appreciate everybody being here. Hopefully I enjoyed the show. Obviously, as the NBA season gets closer, we're gonna talk more about basketball, Luka, Mavericks, all that good stuff. I should be talking more about the Cowboys, but I gotta see what they're gonna be. Are they gonna be something worth talking about? I don't know. You just never know with those guys. Anyway, appreciate y'all being here. Let me turn this down. There we go. Appreciate y'all being here. All that good stuff. It's been your boy TGK. And until next one, guys, we out of here.